One of the great, most atmospheric venues anywhere in the football world. We're at the home of Borussia Dortmund. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
This is the lineup for Dortmund. Marcel Sabitzer plays with Emre Can in central midfield, and Niklas Füllkrug is up front. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
And so the battle commences. Daniel Malen. Brandt. An effective challenge. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Oh, that's a fine save. Let's see about the delivery. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Able to skip past his man. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Well, looking at Julian Brandt, a player who possesses pace and daring. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him today?
Well, Derek, we know he can be subtle, he can be clever, but his greatest strength is his power when he's shooting. He's a tremendous striker of the ball, and he makes it really difficult for goalkeepers.
Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't fire it home. And over the touchline for what will be a Dortmund throw. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Teammates available. Electing to shoot. And no problems at all for the keeper. Daniel Malen. Decent position for Dortmund to be in. He takes aim and not cleared away properly. And held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
Chance here. Vigorous defending. Chance to cross. And behind it's gone for a corner. Played over. And tipping it over the crossbar. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. Well, not away properly. Michel. Magnificent challenge to win it back. That's a good-looking ball, and he could cash in. And there is the opening goal. Well, arguably against the run of play, they've been second best up to this point, but they have the lead.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Well, I dare say sometimes, as the free kick taker, you wish the cameras weren't rolling.
Yeah, no wonder he looks embarrassed. He's way off target with that one.
Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Malin. Well, the pass not finding its target. Well, that one has promise. Sancho. Excellent. Must be. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping.
Well, that save has kept them in this game. They now need to create one or two chances of their own.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, in fairness, it wasn't the best of headers. Could be dangerous. Can he find the right pass? Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Well, the half-time interval almost upon us, and it's so far so good for Dortmund. Stuart, your overall take?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going in at half-time if it stays like this.
Going well. Crossing possibilities. Just knocked it out of there. Well, he has the measure of his man. Could be. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant. Well, as you can see, the visitors have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes, and they've created chances. It just now needs one of those chances to be taken, but you feel it's coming.
Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again, let's see. And keeping it out. Can someone get on the end of this? Clearance needed to be better. Chance here. It could be up for grabs. Oh, it's a penalty, in the opinion of the referee, and maybe they'll be able to level this up. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
And now to level the game. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Well, here it is again. Great composure to send the keeper the wrong way before striking it into the opposite side. That's an excellent penalty.
The referee's whistle, and so the first half has come to an end here at the Signal Iduna Park. Well, Julian Brandt can be so explosive and dynamic, but there's something missing today.
Well, he's such a clever player in and around the box, but he just hasn't received it enough in those sort of areas. He's got to work harder to find space for himself, that's for sure.
And the match is underway. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Oh, that's a fine save. And tipping it over the crossbar. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. And he could cash in. And there is the opening goal. Well, arguably against the run of play, they've been second best up to this point, but they have... Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
Well, he has the measure of his man. Could be. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was...
And keeping it out. Chance here. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Real chance. Trying to chip it. And just over the top in the end, but the idea was good.
Well, good effort, you have to say, but it just doesn't come down in time.
Brandt. Here's Füllkrug. And a strong tackle. Exploiting the wide area. And he saw the situation developing. And teammates around him. To give them the advantage. Nicely saved. Ian Madsen. Füllkrug. And given away by Dortmund. Malin, chances on. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Malin, played into the centre. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. And Borussia Dortmund in a position of menace. Oh, good work by the keeper. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Playing it in and dealing with the danger. It has to be. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Now, options are plenty. In with a chance. The timing was perfect. It had to be. Really good build-up, but no end product. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Oh, danger here. And saved by the keeper. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And over it comes. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Stopped a certain goal. Has eyes for goal. Couldn't quite hang on. And held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
And snuffed out the danger immediately. Now, who can he play it to? Well, disappointing end to the move. And the ruling is offside here. And time for the change now. And into the last 15 minutes of action.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes, creating chance after chance too. You have to feel the pressure is going to tell at some point. It's no less than their deserve.
It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Butler. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Good idea. Now the task is to remain focused. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper is very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. 10 minutes to go. And he's broken free. Oh, a goal to reduce the deficit. My goodness, that gets the pot boiling. It's not over yet.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Are getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. And quick thinking defensively. The save was a good one. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Well, as free kicks go, that wasn't the best, was it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, Derek.
A very good tackle. And support available. Well, do they have a goal in the future? They're giving it a go. This could square the game. Chance maybe. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper, you have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone, and at this level, you're always going to be punished.
So the ball rolling again at 3-3. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. And Dortmund committed to getting forward. Can they grab a late winner? Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
And there's the referee's whistle, still all square. And he could cash it. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. Job done from the spot. And he steps up to take his penalty. And he's beaten the keeper. And he scores. Can he keep his cool? And off the top of the crossbar. Oh, he saved it! He had to score, and he does. Well, it's all about keeping a cool head. Clinical as always, in front of goal. And the keeper denies them from the spot. Well, it comes down to this. In, and they win. Engulfed by all the pressure, he nevertheless puts it away to win this penalty shootout.
Well, it's a good penalty. He showed a lot of composure there, and overall, they probably just about deserved to win this game.
And he could cash in. And there is the opening goal. Well, arguably against the run of play, they've been second best up to this point, but they have. And now to level the game. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him. Chances on. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here. Good idea. Now the task is to remain focused. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. And he's broken free. Oh, a goal to reduce the deficit. My goodness, that gets the pot boiling. It's not over yet. This could square the game. Chance maybe. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game. Engulfed by all the pressure, he nevertheless puts it away to win this penalty shootout.
Well, it's a good penalty.